Good evening. Today's Gospel reading is from Luke, the Gospel of Luke, chapter 19, verses 28 to 40. After he had said this, he went ahead, going up to Jerusalem. When he had got near Bethphage and Bethany, at a place called the Mount of Olives, he sent two of his disciples, saying, "Go into the village ahead of you, and as you enter it, you will find tied there a colt that has never been ridden before. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, 'Why are you untying it?' just say this: 'The Lord needs it.'" So those who were sent departed and found it there as it had been told them. And as they were untying the colt, its owners asked them, "Why are you untying the colt?" They said, "The Lord needs it." When they brought it to Jesus, and after throwing their cloaks on the colt, they set Jesus on it, and he rode along. People kept spreading their cloaks on the road, and he was now approaching the path from the Mount of Olives. The whole multitude of disciples began to praise God joyfully with a loud voice for all the deeds of the power that they had seen, saying, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest heaven." Some of the Pharisees in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, all your disciples have stopped." He answered, "I'll tell you, if these were silent, the stones would shout out." So there's a few things I can take away from this reading. So firstly, Jesus knew where the young donkey would be. A young donkey that's never been ridden would be tied up. Secondly, he knew that people would say, "Where are you taking a donkey?" Colt, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's C-O-L-T. Young donkey, when I Google search, it comes up as a young unridden horse that's below the age of 4. But from the Bible, we know it was unridden donkey. As I was saying, so Jesus knew where the donkey would be, where it would be tied up. Jesus also knew that people would ask the two disciples he sent out, they would ask him, "Where are you taking the donkey?" So Jesus foretold this. So he for lack of a better term, he could tell the future. Second thing I've found, the word Bethphage, spelled Bethphage, is pronounced slightly differently. I just checked the pronunciation before I started the video to make sure I got it right. It's Bethphage. So yeah, it's another reading as well. I don't know what gospel it's from. Might be in all of them, where Jesus says, "Go into this village, go to the owner of this house and say that the Lord is having it was the final supper." And he foretold things just as they were going to happen. Also about Nathaniel being under the fig tree. So there's quite a few occasions where Jesus foretells what's to happen, foretells the future, similar to what he's done here in today's reading. Okay, thank you for listening.